Good morning, everyone from Hollywood Studios. Today's going to be a bit of a mishmash of a video. So we're going to start the day here at Hollywood Studios because there's some new merch that we're going to go check out. Then I think we're going to park hop and head over to EPCOT for, of course, some festival foods and just a good time. So let's head on into Hollywood Studios. I'm not actually sure where the merchandise is, but I'm going to guess it's going to be in Mickey's of Hollywood. There's some new Hollywood Studios themed merch, and then there's also some Star Wars merch. Since May the 4th is coming up, figured we should come look at Star Wars merch. So we'll see if we can find it here. Some of this is newer, but not the new versions that we were talking about now. But I really like this Hollywood Studios shirt. I think it's super cute. If you're into the Goofy movie, they do have some Goofy movie merch, because I think they just celebrated an anniversary too. This one's kind of cute. I don't know if I've seen this one before, but it has some of the main attractions and some of the parks. So you have EPCOT, Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and you have Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion. Over here you have a Star Wars shirt with Darth Maul, Dark Lord of the Sith. You have Dinosaur Gertie's Ice Cream of Extinction. How cute. And I really like these green shirts too. I think those are so cute. Turning around here is more of what I was talking about. So they have some new Hollywood Studios merch. Let's take a look. Looks like they have a new Loungefly, which honestly, I don't have the money for a Loungefly, but I think I might need to get that. That one's so cool. Let's see. And that is for $80. I really like this shirt too. It's a slight crop top, but it's also pretty flowy here. That's $35. It has your Mickey Minnie, Tower of Terror, Millennium Falcon, Maleficent, and Woody and Buzz. Oh, I might need this one. You have a black hoodie here with that same design as had on the shirt, I guess, and the backpacks. And then on the front here, you have a little Hollywood Studios logo. And I think you can also buy these little Sorcerer Mickeys. I'm assuming they light up based on the little thing in the back there, whatever you want to call this. There's Hollywood Studios hats for $30. They're kind of cute. Oh, look at oh, that's cute. They have some water bottles here, looks like with a twist top, for $27. Oh, those are kind of cute too. Or you have more of a blue Hollywood Studios shirt with just that little logo. You have a red shirt here for the kiddos with that same design as those other shirts. And you also have a couple little coffee mugs here. And this is $20. Super cute. We turn around over here and we have new Star Wars merch. Hoth Echo Base. I'm in love with these baseball jerseys. I don't know if I want this one necessarily. It came out in 1980. You move over here, you have some Hoth ears. It's kind of cloth, kind of like Princess Leia's, outfit is. You also have some Hoth Loungeflies as well. Just blue on the backside. A couple walkers on the front there. These are the Hoth ears. I don't have any Star Wars ears. I don't know. Another item here, like we were talking about, is the Goofy movie merch. So they're just celebrating 30 years. That can't be true, is it? Holy smokes. So you have some ornaments here. And then you have a couple backpacks with, looks like, most Powerline and Max's girlfriend. Don't hate me because I've actually never seen the movie all the way through. And they have a Goofy movie spirit jersey. So you have Goofy and Max down at the bottom there. Turn it around and it says a Goofy movie. And here is a Powerline stuffy. These are kind of tucked away in the store just across the way, but they have little bows on them. Like you actually have bows. How cute. You have to at least look at the Chinese theater before heading out, right? All right, off to Epcot. We're definitely gonna come back here though to buy some merch, and then maybe we'll hang out a little bit longer, but I'd like to go to Epcot first. I'm out of breath. Ran over here to make sure I could catch the boat. over, and we do have to hop back to Hollywood Studios because that's where we're parked, and then grab some merch too. So maybe we'll walk. It's kind of warm. Maybe we'll walk back. Maybe we'll take the Skyliner. Maybe we'll take the boat again. I don't know. We'll see what we're feeling. This would be a gorgeous walk. I regret not walking now since it's kind of cooler in the morning. That's okay. We have plenty of time to go on a walk if we need to. Looks like we are taking a stop at the Swan and Dolphin, so I'd assume we're going to stop at the other two as well. So it might be faster to get off at the boardwalk and then walk to World Showcase from there. We'll see. I ended up getting off at the boardwalk. It's nice and shady on this walk. It doesn't hurt to get a couple extra steps in, so here we are walking over to EPCOT. Now this is going to take us to World Showplace, the gates, International Gateway. I think that's what it is, International Gateway. But I want to go to the front of the park. We're going to go get some Starbucks and stream for a little bit before we kind of start our EPCOT journey. So we have to walk all the way to the front of the park once we actually make it to EPCOT. Had a little roadblock there. We stopped to watch a wedding real quick at the boardwalk. It was beautiful. We obviously weren't that close to it. I was just watching from a distance, but I started crying when the bride walked down the aisle because that stuff always makes me emotional. And like the whole wedding party started crying when she came. Like, oh, I just lose it. So now we're on our way to EPCOT, walking over the bridge to International Gateway. This is our first time coming through this gate, and you pop out here by World Travelers and turn around and Miss Daisy is meeting over here. Occasionally I see characters through here. It's kind of nice in my opinion. It's a little tucked away so you don't have too much of the main traffic, but it's still nice to meet some characters. It's nice coming in on the back side of the park because there's very few people back here. If only there was a Starbucks back this way. But I would do Joffrey's, but I think I need a strawberry refresher from Starbucks. Then we're gonna try some food for the festival. We're up towards the front of World Showcase just past Canada, and this shirt is adorable. It's by Her Universe, which I think is an Ashley Eckstein created brand, but this shirt looks so nice and I feel like it would be very breathable. It's a kind of fabric that would be breathed very easily, so I might have to look at this a little bit later. And they also have some shorts as well. Making our way up towards the front to grab our Starbucks and go live. It is a gorgeous day. It's a little bit of a warm one, but those are the perfect days. I just found out by a good old Google search. I saw a couple dressed in some Dapper Day items, and today's Dapper Day here at EPCOT, so I guess we'll see some Dapper outfits as well. There's a bunch of people back here by Spaceship Earth getting their Dapper Day photos. I think they're doing a meetup maybe. How cool. I would love to participate in this one day. We're outside of Farmer's Feast, and their springtime menu has started. April 6th through May 3rd, they have grilled peaches and burrata, seared pork tenderloin, and a warm corn cookie. So I think we're gonna go try the pork tenderloin for $7.25. Has corn risotto featuring Ben's original international grains, arborio rice, and roasted red pepper sauce. Once again, this is the seared pork tenderloin with corn risotto featuring Ben's original international grains, arborio rice, and a roasted red pepper sauce. That looks like a huge chunk of salt on that top there. Then you have your corn, oh no, that's the risotto, and I think the corn must just be mixed in with the risotto, but let's go ahead and give it a try. I will say the roasted red pepper sauce smells so good. I'll be interested to see how the pork texture is. That roasted red pepper is so good. And the pork is actually really tender. I'm a little surprised. It's not melting in your mouth by any means, but super easy to chew, super good. Let's try the risotto. Oh. Holy cow. I think I would easily give this a 10 out of 10. I would 1000% eat it again. The risotto is a little bit sweet from the corn, also nice and creamy. The tenderloin is super tender. The red pepper is so good. Easy 10 out of 10. Come get this before it leaves. It leaves in like a week. You need this now. That was seriously so good, and now I'm worried that nothing will compare to that. Like, that was so good. But for now, we'll just keep making our way. We'll kind of walk over towards World Showcase. There's quite a few foods that I still want to try, so So we'll kind of just see what we come across first, and then we'll go from there. Since we do have to leave and go back to Hollywood Studios at the end of the day, I think we're going to start in the Mexico Pavilion and then make our way around through Canada, just so we're not having to backtrack as much. So, going to head back to World Showcase, make our way around starting in Mexico. Here at Trowel and Trellis, I don't think I'm going to try it today. I'm not sure if I'm in the mood for chocolate mousse. This chocolate mousse terrarium looks so good. It's chocolate mousse with matcha crumble and chocolate soil for $5.50. Here at Jardin de Fiestas, they have the giant tostada de carne for $11.50 with Oaxacan tostada, barbacoa beef, guacamole, jicama, pumpkin seeds, and a salsa matcha with peanuts. I don't know, should we give it a try? I was going to, but I think we're going to pass. I think there's a couple other things that I'd rather try instead. I am interested to see how the barbacoa tastes. We still have about a month and a half left of the festival, so we'll come back and try it before the festival ends for sure. Holy cow, this is the line to get into the bakery. It goes further out than the frozen line. I don't understand why, but still. The refreshment outpost in between China and the Germany pavilion, my favorite place to stop and grab a quick water. Ice water, good size cup, and it'll hydrate you until you need it again. We're gonna walk over to Germany. I tried the pretzel bread before and it was so delicious. So today I think we're gonna try the potato cake with, I think it was ham and cheese as well. So let's go head over to Germany and try that. Here we are at BauernMarkt. We're gonna try the potato pancake with ham and onion for $5.50. And that's a photo of it. Here is what it looks like. So it has the potato pancake on the bottom and it's ham and onion mixture. But I'm not sure what's on top, but it looks delicious. So let's go ahead and give it a try. It's kind of like a breakfast, like hash brown and ham, kind of. Let me try with some of the sauce. It's like a really good ranch or like a creamy pesto. I would definitely give it a try, but I don't know if I'd like get it again, you know? Like it's maybe a 6 out of 10. I will say they give you quite a bit of ham in my opinion though, for the price we paid. Good bit of ham and onion there. I would say that was good. Like I said, probably a 6 out of 10. Wish it had a little more flavor. Sometimes ham doesn't have a lot of flavor. The potatoes were just potatoes. Onions were good, and I wish it had a lot more of that sauce. The sauce would really helped flavor it up a little bit. But let's go on to the next one. I don't know where we're going to eat next, but we're going to keep moving along. Always have to stop and say hello to the dwarves here. You got the 6 on this side, and then you have Dopey and Snow White on this side. I usually walk past the plants in the middle here when you're making your way towards Italy and really in between any pavilion. But it looks like for Flower and Garden they have some different vegetables and food that they would use in food. So they have fennel here. They have some kale. Galestra terracotta can only be found in the small areas of Tuscany along the border of Siena, Arezzo, and Grosseto. Extremely thick, sticky clay produces durable pots. So that's what that one is in the back there. Very cool. You have Siena terracotta. You have eggplants back there. I missed that. Some cabbage right here. Some normal terracotta. Very cool. At the Primavera Kitchen, I really want to try the cacio e pepe, but that sounds so heavy for a hot day. And then maybe the chocolate dirt cannoli? Cannoli shell with cookies and cream cannoli filling. Oof. I need at least one dessert today, so maybe we come back here for one in a little bit. We still have not been to a Garden Rocks concert, or any concert for that matter. Looks like Taylor Dane is here, I think today only. Then tomorrow you have 98 Degrees coming. So one day we're going to have to come see a show. Maybe not for this festival, unless there's someone good coming up. Let's see the map here, or the list. So Taylor Dane's kind of in the middle here. 98 Degrees is next, then the Hooligans. Plain White Tees could be good. Hayfire. The Pointer Sisters, interesting. The Outlaws. It's not festival food, but I have been dreaming about eating those pretzels again from Block & Hans with the beer cheese. Oh, they were so good. Let's head to the Japan Pavilion. I might go in and grab a couple snacks from the store, but I don't think I'm gonna eat anything at the booth. I do want to try the ramen, but it's maybe a little expensive for what you get. And I just think there's better foods that we can try along the way. I picked up a fan in the Japan Pavilion because I think this would be really helpful on these warm days, just to help keep you at bay. So I'll go purchase it and we'll open it and I'll show you what the design is. I used to eat these all the time when we lived in Japan. They had almond, white chocolate, I think a rice, and a couple other ones. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing it, but I lived in Tokyo, Japan for 2 years, and so the lady in there in the checkout was from Tokyo, Japan as well. So we talked about a couple things. I said, oh, I think I remember how to write my name and everything. And so she writes your name in Japanese on the fan. And then the other lady was doing that as well. So that's what it looks like in hiragana. I think it should be katakana. No, katakana, hiragana, I think is what you should use. So this is the way that I used to write it, but she could still be right, obviously. I mean, she knows, I told her my name, she wrote it. So that's not how I remember writing it, but she would know better than me. That is how I remember writing it. So there's a difference between if you're actually Japanese, how to write it, and then if you're not Japanese. So she just wrote it in the more Japanese official instead of the expat type. But here is the one I chose. They have them all out like this in a casing, and then they have them all together like this. So they're numbered so you know exactly which one you're gonna get. And this is the one I thought was cute and pretty subtle. I love these ladies. Say the food at the France booth smells so freaking good, but I think we're gonna move along. I don't know if it calls out enough to me to go get anything from there, so I'm starting to slow down a little bit. It's getting kind of warm out, but we'll try to eat at least 1 or 2 more things. I still like to get a dessert if possible, so we'll see what we can find. I think we're gonna stop here at Northern Bloom, just outside of Canada, and try the beef tenderloin tips as our last hearty item of the day. Beef tenderloin tips with mushroom bordelaise sauce, whipped potatoes, and garden vegetables for $7.75. Here are the tenderloin tips. And then it has like a mushroom gravy sauce, some mashed potatoes, and then some carrots. It is warm. I need to be prepared for the summer. Holy cow. I guess try to get used to it, right? Let's try the beef. I didn't get a knife, so I'm about to bite this like an animal. It's not crazy tender. At least that piece wasn't.
Is he on the boat?
This one's alright as well. I don't know if I'd get it again. That piece was a little more tender. It was pretty good, but not like screaming to me that I'd get it again. Those carrots are pretty much fresh carrots. Not in a bad way, but they're super crunchy. So you typically want them cooked a little more. Mushroom's kind of good. It's alright. I'd give this one maybe a 6 out of 10 as well. I will say the only one that I actually finished was that pork tenderloin and risotto, the first thing that we had. It was definitely the best in my opinion. The others were okay. Not my favorite. I don't want to get overheated, so I'm going to take a break. I'm going to head back to Hollywood Studios, and maybe we'll grab a little treat there, but I need to get out of the sun for a few, so let's go take the boat back over to Hollywood Studios. Gonna head back down the hill to International Gateway. Pretty view from the boat here at EPCOT. It'll be probably a 15 to 20 minute drive over to Hollywood Studios. We made it back to Hollywood Studios. Holy smokes, those boats get warm. It literally might have been cooler if I just walked in the shade on the way over here, but it's okay. It was relaxing. Got to sit for a little bit, So I think we're gonna go in to grab that merch, and we might just head home. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get in the park. We might do another stream real quick. Not that you guys are gonna see it, but let's just see what we're feeling once we get in through security. We got the Hollywood Studios shirt and the Hoth ears. I'll show you guys those on me when I get home. That's gonna do it for us today here at Hollywood Studios in EPCOT. Sorry if today was a weird video. I was kind of trying something new, and there were just a couple things, like I had to come get some clips of the merch today at Hollywood Studios, and I wanted to go try food at EPCOT, so sorry if it's a little chaotic, but at the same time, I think it's good because I haven't really shown you guys park hopping before, so I'll start showing more of that. I do think it's important, especially if you're trying to plan a trip to Disney, how many days, park hopping in between, what transportation there is, so we'll do a little more of that going forward. But thank you all for experiencing Hollywood Studios and EPCOT with us today. Hope you stick around and experience more.